Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Cancer for the week of April 24th, 2023. Hello, my fabulous claps. My fabulous claps. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So, my fabulous crabs. Pluto is forming a kite energy as well as a square still. So, we're going through changes at this time. And this is in your 3rd, 11th, 7th, and 5th house. You can be starting a new business endeavor, a creative project. This is you being more about bigger picture. And this could be like starting a social media page based on helping humanity or just entertaining people or just being more about positivity, love, and unity. Like in Kabbalah says, we are all one soul, and just trying to be about more about our positivity at this time. So it could be like situations like that, and you could be more about what can I do for the greater good. You could also be volunteering your time and energy as well with this. Okay, I feel also at this time with the South Node in the 5th house forming a kite energy, it's trying to teach you how to detach from your relationships and detach from your emotional attachments and be about bigger picture. Step out of your comfort zone, step out of yourself so you can be helping out other people in your life at this time. Like family, you can be throwing yourself into your work. Careful with obsessive thinking with this energy as well, because you can be really getting into it with work. So try to create that balance. You can be working through emotional hangups at this time and being more about Sakara in the bag and forking and focusing your energy on school. You benefit through other people, business partnerships and collaborations. So this could also be a reconciliation happening in regards to relationships. This could be a time of success, and it brings about a beautiful karmic energy, or success brings about healing at this time. And you tend to go above and beyond for other people. This could be a great time for healing old wounds with this energy. A lot of epiphanies and self-realizations are coming to you. You can also be recommitting yourself to your goals. I feel this is your hard work and perseverance paying off. You can be receiving much needed confidence boost at this time, or you could be receiving some much needed good news with this energy as well. This could also be working on the self as well. There's a lot of clarity here. This is truth being revealed. But for others of you, this is a great time going to therapy, doing those hypnosis therapy or past life therapy with this energy as well. Because it's a great time for trying to figure yourself out and receiving like psychological help, which I love. So don't worry. I love that. I like that type of stuff. So, I like figuring me out, because when you can figure yourself out, you know what makes you tick, and then you know what triggers you, and then you can help yourself. So it's really nice. I love therapy. So anyways, Tuesday, your personal popularity increases. All eyes are on you. This could be business picking up. Others tend to lean on you for emotional support and confide in you about their problems. Watch towards overindulgence. You may lack self-discipline now more than usual. There is a great chance that others will develop an obsession over you. Why are you so obsessed with me? I don't know. You may be very attractive to the wrong sorts of people at the right time. Relationships deepen in intensity and very sexual. This is a time for love. No, this is not the time for love relationships. If you're in a love relationship, then for some of you, there's an unequal sharing of power. Okay. So this means that, you rely on this person. You could rely on them financially. You could rely on them for the home, for the car, something. Okay. And this person knows it, or you have to be more on this person's time kind of situation. And this person has more of a lead. And this is like a mutual respect as well. And you're not ready to leave the relationship, because you can have an obsession over this relationship because you left it, and you're doing it during a Mercury retrograde. So yeah, you want to pick and choose your battles or what time you leave. I would do it after the 14th, if it's really bothering you. You can have an obsession over a relationship as well, because Hades is trining the earth, which is in Scorpio, and you have a very intense attraction towards someone, and this could be karmic related. So you may have lessons with this person as well, or this person in a past life. So this is soul recognition as well, or this can be like a good soulmate relationship, but you two still have karma with each other that you need to figure it out and go through, because maybe you two loved each other, but it could be a certain situation like you two loved each other and like the other person was like the wife and you were like the soldier or whatever, and maybe this person didn't like being the wife back then and taking care of everything and doing everything, while the soldier is off gallivanting around going, ha ha, ha ha, look at my shiny boots, ha ha, and then she like, I want to go out, and it's like, where you gonna go, so it's kind of like, it could be like that kind of karma going on where you two have to kind of like, deal with your past life crap with each other. But it's a good thing, because then you can create soul contracts with each other as well. Okay, so it's not a bad thing. It's just, anytime you have karma with somebody or you have challenges with other people, you have an opportunity to rise above those challenges. And when you do, God is either going to kick you out. It may be an ugly kicking out, but then after that, God going to bless you with something better. Okay. So that's what happens with those relationships. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes it just gets better, so it could be something like that. So it just depends what's going on with your compatibility charts. You can be dealing with an on again, off again relationship. For some of you, this person, he's coming back. He or she is coming back into your life, and you have lessons to give you. So this is an opportunity to rise above those challenges. Okay. And then on top of that, you have the North Node in your 11th house. So this is somebody that know. This is somebody that was like your first love, that took your virginity. This is somebody that you knew in college, or like you're like 50, 60 years old, and then the person that was like kids with is coming back into your life because they want to like redo it with you. Hello, you want to, it's like, what time it is? You want to redo it with me? It's like, bitch, you should have caught me in my 40s or my 30s when I was really looking good in my prime before you done that. If somebody comes back into my life when I'm in my 50s, I swear to God, if I am single by 50, I'm going to be a nun, a Jewish nun. Okay? It can happen. I will. I'll do it. I'll be a cantor. That's what I'll be. And I'll be like a quiet cantor too. Oh my goodness. Don't come to me, after all those years and be like, oh my God, I want to try it with you again. 23 years later, you want to try it with me? No, bitch, please, bye. Bye. Okay. For some of you, this is a love relationship. It's going to be unequal, very one-sided at this time. So just be aware of that. There could be an age gap between you two as well. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I like older men. All right. So, or there could be some red flags that you need to pay attention to at this time. Then on Wednesday, you should take some time for yourself, rest, relaxation, but it's going to be more like an anxiety attack and a nervous breakdown, as you probably have a tendency to neglect your personal needs. I feel that this is a time of peace and solitude. So you may not be working on this day, but you're going to let your emotional self run wild because Mars is in Cancer. Okay. Not the best energy time for you. Watch for a tendency to be self-indulgent on this day. You tend to get along better with the women in your life. This week, either you're purchasing an animal or your focus is on your pets with this energy. Kind of an indulging time for you with this energy as well. For others of you, could be feeling very optimistic and bubbly because you are in your routine and you're just focusing on yourself. The ninth house energy at this time, you may be butting heads with other family members that live outside the home, maybe in different countries or 2 hours away from you or in a different state. And the two of you may not be seeing eye to eye, have differing of opinions at this time, or, they could be kind of like listening to their spouse, and maybe their spouse has other plans and you have plans that you want to do with them, but they're putting more importance on their spouse rather than their mom or their dad, okay, or their cousins or whoever, rather than family. So you could be feeling some kind of way about it at this time. this week. Okay. I feel also for some of you here, you can see things a little bit differently from each other and kind of like butting heads at this time and not agreeing on things. So you may not appreciate that your sibling is being unsupportive of you, or that your sibling is not heeding your advice at this time with this energy, and and you're not being about bigger picture, nor are they. So it's kind of like, everybody wants to give good advice, but nobody wants to listen, also kind of situation. Alrighty. I feel for others of you with the planets in Gemini squaring right now, you could be seeing an ex at this time, or talking to your ex, and where Mercury goes direct again on the 14th, then that person that you're talking to, they can go back to their ex. So I would be careful with this. I feel like this is a flip-flopper. So I feel like, this year you could be dealing with this flip-flopper and they can't make up their mind who they want to be loyal to. So I would be careful. This could be a baby mama, baby daddy situation, and they could be going back to the baby mama. Okay, because the baby mama all of a sudden did something cute. Maybe she farted. I don't know. But she did something cute. And then they're like, oh my God, I love my baby mama. And it's like, It's like, whatever with that damn baby mama. Just drop the damn baby mama. Okay. Then Thursday, you may be subject to a lot of detours while doing errands. Relatives, siblings, and neighbors tend to misunderstand you. So I would be careful with what you say and how you speak to other people. You may have to, it could be a situation here where they're going through things at this time, like real things, like real life. And you could send something that, that triggers them, but you're not explaining yourself about like what it means, and then it's going to set them off, and then they're going to be offended by it because whatever's happening in their life, they're not done healing. Okay, so be really careful with what you say and do at this time to your friends, family members. If you know their situation, just be aware of it. And it could be a situation where you don't even know somebody's going through a situation until you say or do something, and next thing you know, this person's running out of the room crying, and now you the bad guy, and it's like, what I do? So it could be like a mistake. It could be a situation like that. So just be a little bit self-aware this week about what's going on in other people's life. Or if you send a meme, explain why you're sending it, explain like the context of it, how it affects you, how it's about me, and it's not about you. Okay, it's about me and how I feel and how I relate. Because it could be like that. If you say that, I feel like it will just be like, okay, it's not about me. Because I feel like that's what's going to happen. Whatever meme or text that you send, you're not going to be very clear on it, and then the other person's going to be like, oh, you're attacking me, that kind of situation. Okay, finally I get around to this situation like 20 years later. So anyways, this could also be a situation here with where certain things may no longer apply in your life. So this could be your emotional security, your financial security, or both. And I feel like for some of you, you could be entering a new situation in your life as well. So, this could be a time of really starting over in your life and building a new foundation for yourself. You will probably receive a lot of invitations to social events. It is a good time to get out and socialize. Contacts can be formed that will help you in your career. You may be given more authority and leadership. Superiors are likely to have a greater respect for your abilities. This is a great time to triumph over adversity, or certain things, again, may no longer apply. You're dealing with groups or organizations at this time, or certain conversations that you have with others can be profound and transformative, or a profound experience at this time when dealing with a group or organization, or even a religious sect. You can see sparks of miracles. You can have epiphanies, healing this week. So it's a great week to get your spirituality on. You can be making certain changes, or there could be some great power and influence over certain events that you have in your control at this time. So you can be changing certain situations around you. For others of you, I feel like you have more influence over a group or organization. So this can be a popular energy time for those of you in media or social media, or you have, again, you're in a leadership position with a group or organization. Okay. Then on Friday, I feel unconscious patterns and habits of thought may come to light at this time. People could be calling you out out on certain things that you do that you don't even realize you're doing. Mysteries may interest you more as you stumble upon a secret. You may have a tendency towards escapism, so you can be getting lit on Friday. Travel is favored, and you're more likely at this time to do it. It is a good time for negotiations, signing contracts. I feel that this can be a great time for like communications and like any grievances that you have with others. I feel that, there's clear cut communications and there's no mincing of words. So people really understand what you're saying at this time. So whatever meme you want to send, you may want to send it on Friday. This is also an excellent time to getting your point of view across to others, as your style of argumentation is likely to be more eloquent as usual. And this is a time I do feel like you have lessons with friendships that are going to become coming up, and lessons with other people. You need to watch your emotional self because it dictates that Mars in Cancer. So Mars in Cancer dictates your emotional self. And when it's not really that well aspected this week. So you're definitely being dictated by it and you're very much in your head about it. Okay. So you need to be careful here, because I do feel like certain people may rain on your parade or make you feel like some kind of damn way, or you're just having struggles with people at work and you're dealing with you and may not accomplish much. And you can be very invested in your head at this time, and you can be going through it emotionally. So be careful with that conversation in your head, because it could be more you than your actual reality. Okay. So be careful with that this week. All righty. So the first card I come up with is the Devil card. So for some of you this week, you could be working on yourself. You could be very indulgent. You have the stellium in your 11th house of Taurus. So watch your spending this week, because you could be very indulgent. I feel that this could be an ending, like a nasty ending coming up for you with certain situations. And, you could have a nasty falling out with friends this week with this energy. So this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life at this time with this energy. And it's not a bad thing, even though it hurts like hell. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Okay. Because you weren't supposed to be there. You overstayed your welcome, and one of the angels had to kick you out, the Hermit card, you can be more quiet and to yourself at this time. You can be putting your partying ways away, and you can be working on yourself with this energy. Like I said, some of you could be going to therapy this week with this energy here, and kind of like, or you could be going back to rehab, but you're working on yourself. Okay. And you're staying more to yourself at this time. The Nine of Swords, loneliness. I feel like you're dealing with manipulative people at this time with this energy. And I would be careful with the manipulative people and the narcissists in your life, because they could actually be making you a little bit crazy. So I would be really careful with that. Maybe you may get therapy to help you deal with stronger personality types that tend to want to control you with this energy. So I would be careful with that. But I do feel like you're going to be leaving the situation. For some of you, you could be leaving an abusive relationship. And, it's never easy, but it's a blessing that you're doing it, and you're doing the right thing for yourself. Okay. And if you have children, you're doing the right thing for your children as well, because you're never stuck. Okay. You're never stuck. Just know that. Okay. But I do see an emphasis on loneliness at this time with this energy. All righty. The Six of Swords, you're very much in your head. So get the hell out of your damn head. It is not the place to be. Mars is in Cancer, that heart versus the brain. And it looks like the heart and the emotional dialogue is winning. Get the hell out of there. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality. You're manifesting something. So I would be careful with this. Okay. I do feel like you're dealing with a separation, and you're doing it on a Mercury retrograde, which is not good. So you're going to be really feeling this. Okay, so I would be careful of your choices that you're making at this time. For others of you, those of you who are teenagers, it could be a situation here where you get kicked out of the friendships. And because you have a stellium in Aries, that's the problem. You need that emotional validation. So you're going to end up losing friends, but you want those friends back because you did not kick out the friend. The friend kicked you out. So it's kind of like that. When you break up with an Aries, and Aries will always come back with you because they don't like to be rejected. So you don't like to be rejected, and you could be dealing with rejection this week. So be careful with your emotional self and how you handle rejection. You know, those of you who are kids, you're not going to be able to handle rejection very well, okay? But you got to see the blessing in it, because it just means that you're growing and evolving and you're becoming a better person, okay? And this person had to be in your life to teach you how to be or how not to be, okay? And to challenge your ego. So that's all it is. Just take it as lessons. The Two of Wands, I feel like you're very inventive. You can be a trendsetter at this time as well. With this energy, I feel like I'm hearing you could be working your magic. So you can be very much the social butterfly with this energy. You could be very ambitious at this time. Great time for social networking for some of you, making friends with those in power. The Five of Wands, on the job training. I feel that, you know, this is correlating with the chart. You're learning about yourself at this time, okay? And this could be through the friends, all righty? And you can have some great conversations with other friends this week, you know, because you feel rejected. And I'm telling you, it's that stellium in Aries. You cannot stand, just like Aries, you cannot stand rejection, okay? And that's the problem. So, you know, you could be working through your own issues in regards to rejection at this time. So know that. So this is a great time for your own personal journey, or if you're getting therapy, which is awesome. I love therapy. I had a doctor when I was in Florida for a very long time, and he just empowered me and just gave me a lot of confidence. But I do feel like you're working towards financial security at this time. You're dealing with an oppressive relationship. So, you know, maybe technically you wanted that relationship to be gone. Elle says you need to go with the flow. So, you know, this is like, you know, and then the Six of Swords with all these sword cards, you really need to get the hell out of your head. You have a great level of self-control. You can be taking your problems to the internet this week or to TikTok and bitching and complaining about something, okay? The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. So for some of you, you can be focusing, again, on your financial security. For others of you, you could be reevaluating your career direction because you may not be happy in your career direction. Things can get really nasty this week at work for some of you, not all of you, with this energy. And you could be like looking for a better job with this energy. You may not feel like you're getting respected. You know, Aries is not, your 10th house is not well aspected at this time. So you can feel like, you know, you're butting heads with other people at work with this energy and not getting along with them. So you can be reevaluating your career direction. So stuff can really go down this week for you in regards to career. You know, when certain things challenge us at this time and we're not changing and growing from it and we're not moving at all, then it's time for us to kind of like, even though Mercury's in retrograde, but after Mercury goes direct, you may want to think about like leaving the situation, or if they kick you out, then just stay out because it's not worth it. I feel like for some of you, as I connect with this energy, I feel like some of you will force yourself into this situation. Like you will try to get your job back and stuff like that. And you won't be able to get your job back. You're not going to get your sorry back at all with this energy. Okay. So you're just wasting your time. Just let it go. God wanted you had to learn from this situation, and now you have to let it go. Okay. If it was meant to be yours, you would still be there. All righty. That's what Rav Michael Berg always taught us, is that if it's meant to be yours, then it's yours. If it's not meant to be yours, let it go. Because some people have a real hard time letting go of things because, one, you need the emotional validation. Okay. So that's probably why you're staying in it. So you have to ask yourself, why are you staying here? Okay. The Ace of Swords, recognition and success. Your perspective and outlook on life is going to change. Like I said in the reading, epiphanies are happening here. Self-realizations. I feel like for some of you, as I connect with the energies, I'm hearing that some of you are self-taught with this energy. Oh, thank you, Elle. So I'm hearing that some of you are self-taught at this time. So this could be like paying it off, you know, like they say, fake it till you make it kind of situation. I do see you moving towards financial security. So there's an emphasis on moving forward with financial security at this time with this energy. Also with this energy, for some of you, this could be dealing with musical skills. So some of you could be musicians. Okay. I do see something heavy on your mind at this time with this energy. This can be a time with the Hangman card and the Hermit card, a time of introspection and a time of of reflection here, but it's going to feel more like an anxiety, and you're just going to be more quiet into yourself. For others of you, you can be dealing with a scientific breakthrough. For some of you, not all of you. So this could be a great time for that, okay? And you could be like discovering something, or discovering something. The Eight of Coins, I feel like for some of you could be dealing with obsessive thinking at this time. So be careful with this energy here, and try to focus the energy again on things that you can control. Give the brain something to do, because I know that for some of you here, you replay the same song in your head. So you need to get off the hamster wheel and do something else with the brain, okay? Because Mars is in Cancer now, kind of dictating your situation and just kind of like giving you like a little bit of a hard time at this time, all right? The Two of Coins, things right now that you want to happen are up in the air. But for others of you who are not paying attention to your brain, who are giving the who not paying attention to the heart and giving the brain something to do, you're delving into certainty, because you're tapping into that Aries energy and that stellium in your 12th, in your 11th house, and you're really tapping into those energies at this time. And this is a very ambitious time for you. I mean, you're really rocking it. You could be making new friends during this time period. The flip side to this, you could be very social with this energy. You could be burning the candles at both ends of the stick between your social life and your friends with this energy here. So this could be like a really busy time for you, and you're just loving this energy, okay? And then for others of you, you're going through it at this time. I do feel like this is a great time for financial situation to improve. I do see you dealing, for some of you, with trials and tribulations still with this energy here as well. So know that. The Two of Cups, you can be reconnecting with people from your past at this time with this energy. For some of you, this could be with the Sword cards and the Two of Cups. You're dealing with somebody that may have a crush on you, but they are so analytical that they're scared to approach you, okay? So you may have to approach them, or like let them know that you like them or something, send flares, send like smoke signals, pink smoke signals with your name on it. Crabs. The King of Cups, I feel with this energy here, you can be dealing with somebody that is a dominating person, somebody that's in a leadership position at work. I know, right? Crabs. You can be also dealing with somebody that is dealing with drug abuse at this time as well. I feel for some of you here, stay away from the bullies with this energy, okay? If they're looking a little bit mean and they're staring at you, walk the other way. Don't interact with them. Don't get baited into conversation with them. If you don't like the person, don't talk to the person, okay? Because I feel like certain people could be jealous of you, or this could be with school at this time. So I would be careful with them with this energy as well. I don't know why they're trying to pick on you. You're fabulous, crap. I guess they want to feel fabulous too. It's not your fault. You're fabulous. I do see some of you worrying about money at this time with this energy as well. Okay, I do see that. The King of Wands, I do feel like, you got a lot of men in your cards. You so lucky. You busy with your man. Okay, obsessing about your man. Love me, Nina. You can be dealing with somebody that's stuck in their ways of thinking. At this time, you can be dealing with a dominating person in your life with this energy here. This could be one person. And I just feel like, they're very much controlling and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people like that type of stuff, and other people don't, So, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, it's up to you what you want. I do feel like at this time, this person here could be very unmotivated at this time. Maybe this person is like helpless, or you kind of like supporting this person financially while they're going through it at this time kind of situation. The Eight of Cups, you could be over the situation as well, because maybe you wanted this person, you thought this person would grow, you thought this person would help themselves and become better and stuff like that. And then you find yourself being like the motivator at this time. For some of you here, you're wanting a new reality, wanting something better than this person with this energy. I do feel like this is a time for financial security, and a time for for a lot of you here, this could be finally like growing up with this energy, or adulting with this energy. The Lovers card, you can be reconnecting with somebody from your past for sure. Okay, I see an ending of a relationship, and then I see a new one coming in at this time. Hold on, let me check for this little bitch called the Page of Cups, because if she's in it, then forget about it. You looking at a year, okay? Because she is such a bitch. Oh my gosh, I swear she be cock blocking everybody. Okay, I see a breakup. I see an ending, but I don't know why you're doing it on a Mercury retrograde. So if you're doing it during the time of Mercury retrograde, you know what? Watch Gemini video with the tarot reading. I said all I said. You're going to regret it. You're going to cry. Except you're going to cry, and then you're going to cry to me every day. So I'm going to get really expensive real quick because, it's $40 an email reading, but you guys are going to be like on me. You guys are going to be obsessed. So I would not go breaking up with people at this time. Okay, because you're going to regret your decision. You're not going to teach this person any lesson anyway, because they were probably thinking about breaking up with you anyways. So don't break up with them. Okay, make them just break up. Don't do it during a Mercury retrograde, please. You guys are going to be crying. Elle is on here by herself. Elle gonna have so much company. It's gonna be like boo hoo, okay, all the crabs gonna be on there crying, and going, oh my god, I broke up with my man. When my man gonna come back to me? I'm gonna be like, Elle, console them. Just console them. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and just do my cards. Elle will be your counselor and console you while you made your dumb decision of breaking up with somebody during a Mercury retrograde. Why? I do not know you did that. You know what time it is? The whole country of India know what time it is. They don't even hire people during Mercury in retrograde. Okay, nobody breaking up with each other during a Mercury retrograde. All right, because we don't want to go back to that. You see, so don't do it. The moon card, ooh, the crushes now. Ooh, all right. The flirting, the hardcore flirting, that good 8:00, you want to go to bed flirting, that, oh, I touch his hand flirting. Oh my gosh. All right. So this is what's going to happen here. This is that gushy flirting. Okay. That flirting that make your heart palpitate. And when you see that person, you run the other way. All right. So what's going to happen here? You guys are going to flirt, right? And then the whole entire Mercury retrograde, you're going to be obsessed about this person. It's going to be so annoying. You guys really need to stay out of your damn head. All right, the theme song for Cancer this week, stay the hell out of your head. End of story. The Two of Swords, but this person's obsessed with you. But at the same time, I feel like this, you two, what's going on here? Y'all playing games. Okay? One of you need to take, I don't know what's going on here. This is too much. If she wasn't in here, I'd be like, okay. Ooh, they're going to break up with their boyfriend or girlfriend during the Mercury retrograde. Still not good, because then there's a chance that they might go back to the boyfriend or girlfriend. That's why it's important to talk to people during the Mercury retrograde. Talk to people. Am I the only person that likes to talk? I mean, how long have I been on here? 31 minutes. I'm still damn talking. Okay. Talk to the person. Get to know them. Chit chat. Okay. Ooh, this person and you, you guys are sexually attracted to each other. Okay. Now, I know my fabulous crabs don't like a boom bam, thank you, ma'am. Hell no. None of my crabs, unless you really, when a crab is absolutely broken, they like a boom bam, thank you, ma'am. They like a YOLO moment, but then they regret the YOLO moment. And then they feel dirty, and then they want to go home and take a shower. So this is not you. You are not a YOLO moment. So don't be a YOLO moment. It wasn't worth it. You know better. As a crab, you know better. You are missing the document of the laws of how to be a crab in the first place, okay? So this is your YOLO moment, and then you're going to regret your YOLO moment, and then you're going to cry about it, okay? Because you did it on Mercury retrograde. So just talk to the person, play hard to get, all right? Read one of those love books. This is going to be, and then for others of you, this is going to be a fun time for your love life. You're going to be traveling with your partner. Okay, so this is a fun time. You and your partner are going to go on vacations and stuff like that, probably during the Mercury retrograde. Some of you got off, and you guys are going to have a good time. All right, for others of you, you're going to get engaged. For others of you, a good flirting, that 8:00 in the flirting, that 8:00 where you got to go to bed at 8:00 and you got to relive the whole situation all over again. If this happens to me, I swear to God, I'm going to tape record the whole entire situation so I can replay it over and over again until my phone breaks. Okay. And if you see a GoFundMe thing, it's for my phone because I'm going to need a new phone. Okay. So it's that good flirting, but it could turn into a serious love relationship if you play your cards right. Okay. So talk to the person, get to know them. The 10 of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. A lot of cup cards and a lot of sword cards. Okay. So you need to kind of go with the flow this week. Get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be. Alrighty. And you have a lot of swords here as well. So you're going through it emotionally. Whatever emotional tar is coming up, process it and let it go. You are all in your feelings. You're being triggered by certain past situations. For some of you, you could be getting scared. You sexually attracted to this person, but you could be scared about getting into a relationship with this person. You know what? I hate male crabs. This is a male crab. I could tell. I can smell it. It's a male crab. It's a man. It's a man in my cards. Okay. Dude, come on now. You see, male crabs run differently from all other males. All right. They take their sorry licking time. It's like they are so slow moving, like they can have a crush on you 20 years later and still have feelings for you. And it's like, damn it, man. Damn it. You know? So it's that kind of situation. This person is scared of getting their heart broken. It's a male crab. Okay. If you're a cross watcher, okay, this dude is scared of you. Okay. That's why, thank you, L. That's why the crabs move sideways. Okay. This is a male crab moving sideways, left and right, left and right, left and right, not moving forward because they don't know what to do about this situation. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay. So whenever this male crab is ready, you know, you can get the nookie. But you got to be ready for it. And you're too scared because you're too much in your feelings about it. You're trying to be analytical. It's like the heart versus, you're moving sideways, the heart versus the brain at this time, and, it's going to drive you crazy. It's already driving you crazy with the 8 of Swords and the Lover's card. It's driving you nutty, because you want this person to approach you and stuff. I talked about this last week in Leo's video, why women don't do this. We ain't, no, we put our stuff on a pedestal. We know how we roll. Okay. All right. So you just going to have to somehow get the courage to ask this person out. Okay. And it could be the best thing ever. So it's up to you what you want to do. All right. But you do have an intense feeling for this person. But at the same time, you're allowing your past to dictate your future, which is not good. Okay. And then on top of that, with all the swords and the cups, you're sitting on your hands about it, but you not like really like I think you're driving yourself crazy. Okay, which is fine because eventually you'll pop out. All right, we'll wait for you, my little crab. You're in the sand. You're hiding in one of the holes. Okay, I know how to hunt for crabs. I lived in Massachusetts for a bit. I love me some crabs. Okay, I know that I follow where the seagulls go. So anyways, I love me some crabs. Trust me. All right. And I know how to hunt for them. So my cross watchers, you just got to wait out this bitch. Just wait him out. Let him drive himself crazy. It may take a long time. It's a crab. He moves sideways. It may take a while. So, just doll yourself up, make yourself look beautiful. And that's it. And just torture him. That's all. Anyways, I love you, my fabulous crabs. Beautify yourself and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you soon, Elle. Kisses. Mwah.